Okay, so let us try to derive the formula for hydrostatic force on plane surfaces. Okay, so let us say we have a container with a liquid inside, okay, at a depth d. So absolute pressure is applied outside within this bottom of the tank due to the outside force of created by the pressure sa atmosphere. We also have a pressure inside the tank pressing on the bottom of the container. Okay, so with this we can have the resultant. So applied pressure outside the tank is P sub A, or um, absolute pressure. So we have the formula: pressure is force over area. Force is pressure times area. So the force outside, atong i-denote force outside the bottom of the tank is PA times area of the bottom. Okay, so in the inside there is a force exerted by the atmosphere, which is P sub A, or the pressure created by the atmosphere plus the pressure created by the water inside the liquid inside the tank. So on the inside, force, that is pressure applied by the atmosphere times area at the bottom, plus the the force exerted by the liquid. So that is gamma H. So gamma times depth times area at the bottom. Sakto. Since ang unit weight is in kilonewton per cubic meter, so para makancel ang cubic meter, we multiplied it with the volume, no? Gamma V. Gamma times volume. That is the weight. Weight of the water is the force inside due to the application of the liquid. Okay. So, pwede na ito extract ang area bottom. So, PA plus gamma D times area at the bottom. Okay, so makuha na to ang resultant. Resultant is F outside minus force inside. So outside force is PA, area bottom, minus the quantity of PA plus gamma D, area bottom. So kung imo ning i-distribute, negative PA, negative PA times A, ito na lang i-con be. Sulat. Also negative gamma D, area bottom. So makita na to, cancel, minus What is left is negative gamma d area bottom. So kaning negative, nag-indicate lang ni sa direction, no, which is from the inside ang resultant. So regardless kung atong positive, we already have a value for the resultant. So gamma d area. Sa book, pwede na to siya makuha as gamma h, kung h ang depth from the surface, kung asa nag-act ang hydrostatic force, no? Nag-act ang hydrostatic force sa surface up to the to the bottom, or up to the water surface. Mo na ang depth, or h, gamma h area. So what if we have an inclined surface inside a liquid or a fluid? Okay, so let us illustrate. Ito natay liquid. Okay, so na submerged na surface. So unsa na to pag-illustrate sa hydrostatic force? Naka-side view na siya, no? Submerged at an angle theta. Okay? So, atong timan-an nga sa surface, any surfaces submerged in a liquid or a fluid, natay duha ka center. We have the geometric center, or also the geometric center, or the centroid, or the center of mass. So applied ang geometric center or center of mass sa centroid sa imuhang object. Let's say kung rectangular ni siya, nag-apply ang atong center of mass or center of gravity, no, pwede po na to siya mas denote as center of gravity. So sa tunga siya, kung triangular, at a distance 2/3 from the vertex. Kung circle, nasa tunga gihapon, no, center. Okay, so mo na siyang isa ka center. Ang isa pod ka center nga matakal na to dire is the center of pressure. So ang center of pressure, wala siya nag-act on the center of gravity. Okay, so let us say nag-apply kag force dire, hydrostatic force. It could be trapezoidal, ngano man, dili triangular. Kay dili man zero ang pressure dire. Kung zero ang pressure dire, triangular siya. Since naman tay pressurized man siya, kay nasa a certain depth ang iyang top from the surface of the liquid. Okay, so ino na to nga ang distance magkuha tag isa ka strip of area. Let us denote this as dA, derivative of A. So mag-integrate data ni. So from this point, project nato, let us say this is depth. So kani nga area kani at the depth h from the surface. from the surface. The inclined distance, let us denote it as y. So we have the formula: force is pressure times area. If we derive the force, so for every um, strips of force, so every strip of force mag-act sa every strip pod of area. So unsa man nga mga pressure ang na-apply dire? We have the outside pressure or the atmospheric pressure of PA plus gamma times H, which is the pressure applied by the fluid times dA. One strip of area o a strip of force. Okay. So kung ino na to nga inclined ni siya nga tank na. So napoy outside force pareha sa gibuhat gay na. So makuha na to ang resultant. Okay. So the net force, outside force multiplied by every strip of the area dA acting out from the outside minus the inside force, you have PA plus gamma H dA. So kung yun mo nang i-distribute, magyahapon na makancel ni, what is left is gamma H dA F net. But ang H na to, kung i-in terms na to siya sa Y, H o Y yung si relationship ana with theta, that is opposite over hypotenuse. So we have H is Y sine theta dA. So para makuha tong resultant, ang resultant is ang kani per strip lang ni ha, per strip nga force. So kung tibuok na gyud nga surface nag-act nga force, so kinahanglan nimo i-integrate ang tanan nga strips. I-integrate, iisa nimo. So the integral of gamma y sine theta dA, that is the force, resultant force. So constant ang, may mga constant ani, ang gamma, ang y sine theta, that is also H dA. So the integral of every portion is still the area. So gamma HA. So that is the formula for the resultant.